What is up, you guys, and welcome to Imperialism Challenge Power 5 Conference versus the Group of 5 Conference. We are bringing back the Imperialism Challenge, but this time we are going to do a little bit different. Something a little bit different. As we are going to be doing Group of 5 versus Power 5. All the Power 5 schools are colored in green, and all of the Group of 5 is colored in blue. We are going to see who is the better group of conference. As I see a little something here that Troy is still gray, even though they should be blue, so I'm going to change that real quick. That now has been changed, so it's going to be just like the rules of the last one where we did every team versus each other, but this time they are teams. We are going to try to see who is the best group of conferences here. We have the Power 5 conference, as always, and then we will have the Group of 5. Let's see who's going to come out as champions. Put your bets below, or your guesses below. Do you think the Power 5 is going to come out victorious, or do you think the Group of 5 is going to come out victorious? Now, the rules are the same. I'm going to spin a wheel. Whatever team that lands on, we are going to spin the arrow in whichever way that points is who they will play. Let's get into it. All right, let's see which team is going to be first. Is it going to be Power 5 going against Group of 5? Well, obviously it is, but who's going to be the home team? NIU is going to be the first team. So let's see what Power 5 school are going to be first team. They're going to be playing will be going south. Who is south for Northern Illinois? South for Northern Illinois is going to be Illinois, the Fighting Illini. So our first Power 5 versus Group of 5 is going to be Northern Illinois versus the Fighting Illini. Let's see if the Fighting Illini can stand tall in their home and avoid being eliminated by a Group of 5 team. Or is the Group of 5 team going to start off strong and make a statement and beat a Power 5 school? Let's find it. And at halftime, Illinois has a slight lead, 16-14. Let's see if they can hold on, or is Northern Illinois going to take over? And with just 2 minutes left, Northern Illinois has the ball, down by 5. Let's see if they can make them pay. It froze, but is back, and he delivers a dot for 22 yards. And he's going to be sacked. That's not a good start for them. Under a minute to go. 3rd and 7. They need to get in the end zone here. That's about to pass, throws it, and he does get into the end zone as Northern Illinois will take the lead. Right now, it's only a 1-point game. They'll probably go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Then Illinois is going to have to go down the field and score a field goal to try and tie it up with under a minute left. But we'll have to see if Northern Illinois can even get the 2-point conversion here. Going for it, and they don't get it. He could have just turned up field right here, and he probably would have made it, but he kept trying to go on the outside, and he gets tackled. 1-point game. Illinois has a chance to go down the field and win it. Can I call a timeout for them? I hate when they do this. Like, dude, you're down by 1 point. What are you waiting for? This game makes no sense sometimes, you guys. I cannot wait until July. July, NCAA 24 is coming out. And hopefully it will have none of this nonsense. They had 3 timeouts. They just let the clock go down. Look at that. Probably could have gotten to field goal range. But the game's over because they sat there for 30 seconds. And because of that, Northern Illinois is going to pull off the upset. Which, is insane. Oh, he had a kick return for a touchdown. All right, solid. And so with that, Northern Illinois pulls off the upset, beats Illinois, and that's a pretty big upset if you ask me, because Power 5 has already lost a team in Illinois. So 5's winning right now. All right, so after that big upset, let's see who's going to be next. Try to take on SMU, another group of 5 going into a Power 5 house. Let's see if SMU can pull off the upset like Northern Illinois did. And SMU is going to be going south again. Let's see who they have to face. And the arrow is pointing down more this way, so southeast for SMU is going to be Baylor. Let's see if they can pick up a big win against their Texas rival. Continue the good fortune. All right, is Baylor going to be able to defend their territory unlike Illinois did and hold off a group of 5 team in SMU? Or is SMU going to continue the upsets and pick up another big victory for the group of 5 team? And at halftime, it looks like another upset is brewing. SMU is actually beating Baylor 17-14 right now. 23-point game. We still got 2 quarters left. Let's see if Baylor can hold off this upset and take the lead here. Back and forth game here. 7 minutes left. Baylor down by 10 with the ball. See if they can make this a 1 possession game, or are they going to lose and become the second Power 5 school to lose? So Baylor did drive down to make it a 3-point game, but unfortunately for them, SMU drove right back down, took another 10-point lead. Now they have a minute and 30 seconds to try to make it 1 possession score if my game doesn't keep freezing. Here goes Baylor. What a throw for a first down. We want to hurry up because they have no timeouts left. They're going to have to spike the ball here. They're going to actually run it. Oh, they run the play. Throws it quick. Is it going to be picked off? It is. And that's going to do it. That's a turnover. 4 turnovers for the Baylor Bears. As you'll see, my game stops lagging. But you can't be doing that, man. 4 turnovers. That's embarrassing, if I'm being honest. And it looks like Baylor is going to embarrass the Power 5 just like Illinois did, because SMU came in here and beat them handedly by 10 points and sealed the game with an interception. This man had 2 forced fumbles and a pick. What a game for him. My lord. Another upset. This is not how I thought it was going to go. Just like that, we are going to be adding a new street as SMU handles business. Beats Baylor Bears, which is pretty crazy that we have 2 group of 5 teams beating Power 5 teams. That's unheard of. Today's episode, we are going to be only doing 5 matchups, so we have 3 more left. Who is going to be next? It is going to be Clemson, our first Power 5 school, going into a group of 5 and trying to handle it. Clemson going to be the first Power 5 school to actually win today? Let's find out. First, we got to see where we're going. We will be heading northeast, and northeast for Clemson is going to be against Charlotte. Let's just hope that, I don't care, but let's just hope for Clemson, for everybody that picked the Power 5 schools, that Clemson can actually beat Charlotte. All right, this is the first time that we're going to have a Power 5 school come into a group of 5 and try to beat them. A group of 5 is 2-0 so far. And the 49ers here are going to be playing against the Clemson Tigers, who were awful IRL in the 2023 season. So maybe Charlotte can pull off the upset. Who knows? We'll see. That's what this is for. Let's see if Clemson can avoid the upset and become the first Power 5 team. In halftime, we are actually in a territory that we thought we would be. Clemson is absolutely decimating them right now, 21-0. Let's see if they can keep it up and get the first victory for the Powerhouse. Power 5 conference, sorry. Yeah, Clemson absolutely decimated them, 37-7. So Clemson is going to be the first team the Power 5 conference to actually pull off a victory. And right now it is 2-1 for Power 5. They have one win. Clemson does get the win 37-7. So that means Clemson is going to beat Charlotte. They are going to take their territory finally for the Power 5 conference. They pick up a territory instead of losing one, but it is a small territory. Northern Illinois and SMU have territories here. So if Power 5 can get some more. The Power 5 finally got their win. Let's see if they can pick up some more momentum. See who's going to play first. Tulsa, a group of 5 team, are going to be headed north. And north for the Tulsa Golden Hurricanes is going to be Kansas. This is a matchup that could go either way, to be honest, because Kansas isn't the best football school. So let's see who's going to take the victory. All right, Kansas. Let's see if you can make it 2-2 and tie it up. Go to a tiebreaker for the last one, or is the group of 5 going to win it outright with a win against Kansas? So let's see if Tulsa can do it, or let's see if Kansas can tie it up. And at halftime, it does not look good for the Kansas Jayhawks and the Power 5 as Tulsa is up 17-0. They still have 2 quarters to try to come back. Let's see if they can do it. And as you can see, Kansas does have the ball, but it looks like it's a little too late. As with 1 minute 14 seconds remaining, Tulsa is blowing them out and shutting them out 24-0. I mean, that was a good pass, but like I said, too little, too late for the Kansas Jayhawks. We're still going to have to do one more, but group of 5 wins right now, because no matter what, it's 3-1 right now. And that means they won the opening series 3 to either 1 or 2, or it could even be 4-1. Who knows? But it's not looking good for the Power 5 conference, you guys, because Kansas, Illinois, Baylor all crap the bed for the Power 5 conference, which is easy to think about. You guys cannot make this up. What a way to end the game. Almost a scoop and score, but I think that was their running back or their wide receiver. Hooked it down there to save the touchdown, but yeah, that's embarrassing. Kansas is going to get shut out, and they're just running up the score. Man, it's going to be 31-0, you guys. That's just embarrassing for Kansas in the Power 5. And mercifully, whatever that word is, this game is over. Tulsa blows them out 31-0. Kansas got embarrassed. Power 5 got embarrassed in this episode. But we have one more matchup. Let's go knock Kansas out and then see who the last matchup will be. Like I said, this was not going to be a gimme. Kansas Jayhawks. But just like that, more territory has been picked up for the group of 5 as they take half of Kansas. One more matchup. Let's see if they can finish off 4-1, or is it going to end 3-2? Either way, group of 5 wins this episode. It was actually very surprising. And for our last matchup, is it going to be Power 5 into group of 5, or is it going to be group of 5 going into the Power 5 again? Looks like it's going to be Tennessee. So let's see where Tennessee is going. Which group of 5 team is going to have to face the Volunteer. Tennessee will be headed southeast, and southeast for the Tennessee Volunteers is going to be Appalachian State. All right, Tennessee Power 5 is counting on you to avoid even worse day. Pretty bad right now, but y'all can salvage it. or can Appalachian State make a statement for the Group of Five? And the Group of Five tell the Power Five that they're here to play. Some people may have thought that Appalachian State would have a chance, but at halftime, Tennessee is showing why the Power Five conference is truly the best, and they are destroying them 21. App State has the ball down 16 with a minute left. 3 timeouts. It's possible. 2 touchdowns and 2-point conversions. It's not going to work if you're throwing the ball like that. That's for sure. 4th and 6. It's their last chance. Let's see if they can get it. My game unfreezes, which I'm going to have to try to fix tomorrow, because this is very annoying. Bounce back to pass. We'll have time to think about it. Throws it to an open receiver, and he runs backwards for 2 yards. And yeah, they weren't going to really have a chance anyway, but you'd think that he would run forwards. But Tennessee is going to escape and salvage the episode for the poor Power Five. All they have to do is run the clock out. But hey, sometimes that doesn't work. Yep, that's going to do it. What a beautiful play call. What a beautiful read. We're going to keep calling timeouts. But game's over. And with that, the Tennessee Volunteers have salvaged the episode for the Power 5 conference, as they are going to take the win 28-12. So what we learned from this is that when the Power 5 wins, they win convincingly. But I mean, then again, Tulsa did beat Kansas 31-0. So I guess it can go both ways. With that, Tennessee did beat Appalachian State, which means they pick up part of North Carolina here, as all of North Carolina is now owned by Power 5 schools. So the state of North Carolina is now officially owned by one entire conference. Oh no, that's a lie. Completely forgot about East Carolina. So now one state has been taken over fully. East Carolina and Northwestern Kansas State are holding strong Power 5. That is going to do it for this episode, you guys. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a quick episode. I think I might just do 5 matchups every episode, because it's just, the last one took so long to edit and record and stuff. So it would be pretty nice to have a very long series this time. My last Imperialism challenge is the best I've ever done. Every video is almost at 3,000 views. So hopefully this one brings some happiness to you guys and some enjoyment, because that was really nice to have that. And it's still going. This is still my top videos to this day, and it's almost been a year. So I mean, that's pretty cool. But I wanted to do another Imperialism challenge, but I didn't want to do the same one again. So I was like, let's try to figure something out. And this Group of 5 versus Power 5 seemed really cool to see, like, to have them team up. So the Power 5 are a team, Group of 5 is a team. So like, I think that's pretty cool, because at the end, we could still only have one team left, but we can also have a lot of teams left. So it's going to be cool. It's going to be interesting. But yeah, the Group of 5 showed that they came to play, as they win this episode 3-2. And one of them was in very convincing fashion, as Tulsa destroyed Kansas 31-0, which is a complete surprise to me. But yeah, I mean, maybe next episode Power 5 will show why they are the Power Conference, but right now they're not showing it very well. But yeah, every episode is going to be 5-2, and at the beginning of each episode we'll run down what happened, who won, who is out, and what the scoring was. Not the scoring, but who won the episode, or the previous episode. But leave a comment down below what you think the next record for episode 2 is going to be. Do you think it's going to be 5-0 Power 5, 4-1 Power 5, 3-2 Power 5? Like, just let me know what you think, because this is really surprising. And as you can see, it doesn't matter if they're in the Power 5, because they can still lose. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this episode. that's going to do it for this one. So I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you have not. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.